The HTML dialog element is the easiest and recommended way of creating modals in HTML without writing all of the code you're used to. To use it, you just type the dialog element, and inside the dialog element you typically want to have a tag or something to let people know about what your modal is all about. So I'm gonna just call this my modal showing. So now, as you can see, the modal isn't showing here, and that's because there's no way for us to view the modal. So first we're gonna add an ID, the modal, and we're gonna create a button outside of the dialog. So we're gonna use this button to open the modal. So we're gonna give it the ID of modal button. Save that, and we can see it's showing. So now if you click the button, it's currently not doing anything, and that's because we need to hook it up to JavaScript to be able to show the modal. So we're just gonna go into our JavaScript and we're gonna do it real quick. So we're gonna have const modal button equals to document dot query selector. We're gonna select the button, which is modal button, using the ID that we gave it, of course. We're gonna select the dialog element, the modal equals document dot query selector. We're gonna select the modal. So now that we've selected the modal, we're gonna give this button, we're gonna give the button a click event. So when the button is clicked, we want the modal to be shown using the show modal method that is built into JavaScript in it. Modal button dot add event listener. We're gonna add the click event and give that a callback function. So this is a built-in method, and once we do that and we save, you can see now. So when we click, it shows the modal, and perfect, that is exactly what we want. But as you can see, there is currently no way of closing the modal, and that's what we're gonna fix right now. So typically when you have a modal, you would want to have a form in it. So we're gonna create a form, and we're gonna pass it the method of dialog. And inside the form, we could have an input here of type text, and under it we're just gonna have a button. We're just gonna have okay, and we're gonna pass the button the form method dialog as well. So when we save this, when we go to open our modal, we would have this. So when you type, it's gonna work. But when you try to close the modal outside by clicking outside, it's not gonna work. But if you click the escape button, it's going to work. If you open the modal again, as you can see, it's there. When you click OK, it closes the modal, and that is exactly what we want to happen. When you click, it closes the modal, and that's what we want. So now, when you open the model, you can see there's not much difference. You can still see the background. Typically, you want to be able to see the background, but you want to have sort of like a backdrop. Good enough. The modal element comes with a backdrop attribute that you can style in our CSS. So just gonna do backdrop, and we're gonna give it a background color of say gray. Then we're gonna lighten this up a bit, so around there, that should do it. So when we save, I will go to open the modal. You can see it shows, but it grays out the background, and that is exactly what we want to happen. So that is the introduction to the modal element in HTML, and thank you for watching. See you in the next one.